Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to WhatsMap, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Well, today we've got a map which really surprised me. I wasn't expecting much more than a medium-high 3-star map, really. And for me, this is right up there in the middle 4-star to high 4-star category. And a few of you who are a bit more free and easy with your star ratings will probably think this is a 5-star map. It is very three-dimensional. Very three-dimensional, but in a good way. It's not one of those three-dimensional maps which is virtually unplayable. It's very nicely designed, actually. It's a creator who has come to me via the method of request on Facebook. Yeah, don't get many through Facebook, but thank you so much for that one. Link to Facebook is in the description, of course, along with all the other ways. Best way is still via Discord, but whichever way, as long as I see it, is all that matters. Now, one thing you could do today is play BonBonBingo, but if you really, really want to make me a happy boy, there's only one thing that you could do. That's right, sending me £1 million through the post. Clicking the like button is a very good way of supporting the channel, get me seen by more people and help me grow a little bit more every single day. Thank you for your support. Today's map is Vanilla Beach Highlands by MaximusTech. Okay, now obviously we're not using vanilla themes today, but everything else is. And if you don't have there's your start square. If you don't have the custom themes, it's still going to look pretty good. It's just going to look vanilla. There's your terrain heights. I told you, three-dimensional. Wow. Wait till you get down there. You're going to love it. Resources are very strong as well. I mean, that's probably one of the strongest resource maps I've seen in a long time. And if you've got Sunset Harbour and you want to do some fishing, it's not the most exciting, but listen, doesn't have to be, does it? Off to the workshop. What do we need? Well, no DLCs required today. So 100% vanilla and a nice little written description. Now, if you have intersection marking tool and node controller, then you'll have slightly slicker looking intersections. And of course, theme mixer 2 with the Vanilla Beach Highlands theme, which is a combination of 3 different themes there. And is it the... I can't remember which ones they were now. It's gone. It's gone. And so yeah, there's those things you can subscribe to. And we're using the Relight Average LUT as part of that theme mix. Also, we've got the sprite switched on to get today, which is that whenever I use a theme mix, I always leave the sprites as the theme mix has them. So it won't be to everybody's taste. I'm not a big fan of them, but I think it works okay on this map. But again, they can interact with props and assets. Our first intersection there, not the prettiest one, but again, there's going to be a lot of that one wasn't the prettiest one on the map, and it was still okay. Right, you wait. We got some good stuff today. Some very nice stuff today. Like here, we're going 2-tier, a 2-tier swirly intersection. I'm sure this has got a name. I'm sure it has. We've got a diverging diamond to come later as well. That's well, very nice. Anyway, the intersection marking tool markings aren't necessarily the best, but I'm not going to sweat on them too much today. We're going to head straight over. But yes, the intersection markings are mirrored, which means they're underneath there as well, so they're both pointing in the same direction. So one of those is wrong. I'm not exactly sure. I think the one on the underneath was wrong, I think, because we're on right hand drive. Anyway, heading down towards the start square already. We're going to be taking some time after the start square. Look at that. And here's your DDI, and yep, that is very neat. You probably want to play about with this in Traffic Manager, but again, yeah, you don't have to. But look at this. Don't see many DDIs in map builds. That's been done very slickly indeed. So anyway, we're through the start square. Got a couple of jinky jankies going on there that could be smoothed out a little bit. That's not a big problem. We've got much nicer stuff going on. We're going to go around the structure on the right hand side there, which we'll be checking out second after the show for those BonBonBingo players. And then down the side. Now, we've got quite a few of these elevated at ground level roads clinging to these rock faces. And there's one or two places where a couple of you might grumble about a little bit of glitcheroos on the edge of the cliffs. I'm okay with today's map. I think actually the glitchy bits, because of the texture of the rock work, the glitchy bits would indicate it would be a little bit rocky and craggy along the edges, so it kind of works. Then we have a big old dam. Apparently this is pumping about a 700. 700, that'll do. And then over the other side, and if you're liking, sorry, I'm sorry we're bouncing around here. It's really hard to keep a steady camera when you're going over bumpy terrain. Sorry, and that's what we have there. Heading down now towards a cloverleaf, but not the vanilla cloverleaf. One of these slickly squished ones. That's very lovely. That. Very, very lovely. Good work. I'm not even looking at it because there's more exciting stuff to see than that. Through a little tunnel there. And now into a canyon. Do you like canyons? You're gonna like this one. The roads come together quite slickly. And then we're going to cling to the edge. We've got to get to the bottom of the canyon. So we're going to do switchbacks down and through here. And it is absolutely delightful. I am loving this. I wouldn't dream of taking a road down this route, and then you get someone like MaximusTech who's gone, do you know what? I'm better than BonBon. I agree you are. Because I wouldn't even have considered that. Many a lesser player would just have straight down road. Straight down the middle. Well, never mind. Okay, where were we? Heading down into the lowlands now, which is nice. You can build along the coast. And it looks like it's an intimidating map, but I'm having several looks at this map thinking, would this put off a lesser player, a more lesser experienced player? And the answer is, I don't think so, actually. I don't think so. We don't have huge, flat, swathing flatlands for a big grid city, but what we've got is plenty enough buildable space for an interesting build. Why's my trains? I've got to unsubscribe to Steam Trains. I love them. I don't think they really fit with the show. And nobody started the petition for BonBon to keep them. A little bit of blue mantle there. Now I think that is covered actually in the description. Very easy to fix. Apparently just tapping on it with the move it tool is a way of fixing that. But I have to review what I see, not what I can fix, even if it is really easy to fix. So I have to show it. I have to show it. I have to. It's my job. Self-proclaimed job. Okay, down to the rail, and the rail is on the whole pretty good. On a map like this, I would say yes, it's very good. There are one or two inclines which are visible to the naked eye. If they're visible to the naked eye, I would say they're slightly beyond realistic. And so, whilst this is it's kind of like a realistic fantasy map, isn't it? It's a realistic map, but would you build a big city here? Sort of location. There's the question. Like here, on the other side of here, you can see an incline going on there, and there'll be another one along in a moment or three. And I'll remember to switch the topographic lines on for you. Probably, maybe. We don't cross the ravine here. We'll bear off around the corner here, and like I say, we haven't got any crazy climbing of cliff faces on a non-flat map. This is taking a fairly smooth route, and I'm quite impressed by it. Quite impressed. There may be one or two of the trees overhang catenaries, but I'm not checking. They look okay to me, but there may be one or two. Big old bridge, big old rail bridge. Everybody loves a big old rail bridge. Which way? Straight on today. No reason. No reason. So anyway, yes, we are now rapidly heading towards the Christmas break, the Map of the Year series, and this is definitely an incline. This is definitely an incline going up here. Map of the Year series, Christmas week with double jeopardy. Well, we'll have two maps each day, one snowfall, quick flyover, and one proper map review as well. So looking forward to that. What more have I got to report? I've got lots of new stuff coming in the new year as well. So those of you that like What's Map, I have got bonus What's Map as well. So Watch out for that. Watch out for that. I'm really excited by it. One of the most exciting things for me, I think, I've ever done on the channel. And it's just because I get more chance to play rather than just like throw a camera around the circuit. Anyway, coming up, we'll be going up past everybody's favourite factories and then heading up towards the edge of the map. Right, so you're expecting that to be a lot more hilly than it was, wasn't it? There was 1 or 2 inclines that looked a little bit beyond eye level, you know, that sort of thing. Anyway, we'll take a short intermission. We'll come right back after this message.
Are you confused with the difference between a mod and an asset? And what's the deal between a theme and a LUT? Then you need BonBonB's Beginner's Guide to Mods, Assets, Themes, and LUTs. Click the information button now.
And so back to Vanilla Beach Highlands by MaximusTech and the shipping routes. Okay, slightly unusual shipping routes. Slightly. Yeah, a bit close to the coast there. Basically, we got 2. And they kind of loop around the island. They cross over here, which is heading for disaster. Because the ships will ghost through each other and look rather silly. And then they cross over there as well, which you've got a chance of collision there as well. But yeah, they're just two routes that loop around. Now, the only question with the map is regarding water flow. Because your access to water is this part of the reservoir here. So I'm going to suggest you're going to be wanting to use water towers today. We do have a little bit of water motion there, but where are you actually going to put your pumping? It's not going to be very pretty, is it? So yeah, there is that. If you like to pump into a moving river, you haven't really got it today. It's a really dramatic looking map, isn't it? Let's go over to a boring part of the map first of all, just to see it not being dramatic. There you go, that's a non-dramatic part of the map. It still looks amazing, doesn't it? It still looks absolutely amazing. And there's a load of great work on this one. Subtle great work as well. Not just the really clever stuff like running a road down the side of a cliff. No. How about these fields? Now, this is the only part of the map where there are these fields. And do you know what? I feel it's just the right amount. And sometimes we see maps where there's just this amount of fields and they look lost. A little bit of glitching of the house there into the terrain, but hey ho. But yeah, if this is all there is on the map, and it works. And then of course we've got everybody's favourite factories. Yeah, they're okay. They didn't excite me today, but they're okay. They're a good job. Now have a look at this subtle tree. What do you do in a space like this, which has got nothing in it? Some subtle tree work. Nothing clever, just a swoop of trees that fits the gap. I like that. I think that works really well, considering. This is really interesting as well. I mean, I'm not sure it fits with the map, but it also makes the map. You know, without this map wouldn't be this. I like that as well. It's just, I'm not sure it works on the map, but it does, but it doesn't. Got a couple of piers as well. This one, like this a lot. Does glitch a bit into the landscape over here, but hey ho, it was okay. What I really like though is the other one. Not seen anything quite like it for a while. The footpath. I could do with some steps or something. How you can do that? But look at this one. Okay, right. First of all, I would like this to be clipped closer into beach level. Personally, thank you very much. But yeah, it's not. But look at the way it's been done. It's like one long pier, and it's been done really nicely. Let's start with it. First of all, you've got the crack. Look at how well that crack's been like put together. I like that. And then we got, yes, we know it's a staircase to staircase, but it's been so snugly done that you barely notice. Is it perfect? No. Is it absolutely ideal? No. Do I like it? Absolutely blinking yes. Thank you so much. That's really made my map review that's my high point. That is my high point. Not the Essential Lighthouse. I mean, she is lovely, but yeah, a little bit of water glitching along because of the vanilla rocks. Nothing you can do about that one if you go completely vanilla, apart from not put the rocks down, which I feel they need to be there. Yeah, one of those. And then we have these water outflows, the old canals. It's all very nice and pretty and strong and dynamic and all of those words put in together. Now, here's the biggest problem on the map. This lovely waterfall. There's a little bit of stop-start water here. I know this. I waited for the water to sort itself out from the start of map. Got a bit of water flow on that side, but this one's gone completely dry. And it was dry when I loaded the map up. I let the water fill up, and then I started the review, because I like to be fair. And then it filled up like that. And then a little while later, when we came back here, just at that point, it was dry again. So it's definitely a little bit of stop-start water at that point. That could be fixed. We've got what looks a bit dry there as well. I don't know if that's a permanent thing. I imagine it's part of the same stop-start water issue, probably from the way that the river is. It's like nicely curving there. Got a big old reservoir there. Yeah, I like the curves, but the curves can cause stop-start. I think that might have something to do with it. A big old bridge again. Here's everybody's favourite big bridge here. Look at that. Everybody loves one of those. And have we got anything else to check? Oh, we have. We haven't checked out. Ooh, it's a castle. Bingo players will be going, thank you. Needed that for the line. We've got, it's a very nice castle. I like the shape. It's like one of those weird kidney-shaped castles, isn't it? Fits really nicely with the environment. It's nice, very nicely detailed. Loving the forests inside. But you know, it just looks, and the actual castle itself, really nice. Okay, my only pet peeve wouldn't be like the outside walls going through the towers. Okay, I'm not going to cry too much about it, but that would be my pet peeve here. Yeah, they wouldn't do that, would they? No, I don't think so. Anyway, down to Start Square. And I say water towers, so let's do a water tower today. It's the concrete water tower by DieHardHunter. DieHardHunter, gotta love their work. Best known at first for all their vehicles, but they do so many other things as well. Factoids, because factoids. Towers. The Tower of Jericho is an 8.5 metre tall stone structure built in the pre-pottery Neolithic a period around 8000 BCE. That's sort of 10,000 years ago. It's amongst the earliest stone structures of humanity. The Wall of Jericho was discovered during the excavations of 1930 to 1936, while Kathleen Kenyon discovered the tower built against the side of the inside of the wall during excavations between 1952 and 1958. The Tower of Jericho. Yeah, 10,000 years. That's like before last week, I feel. Anyway, the concrete tower water tower water by DieHunter Hard. That one, that fella. Good work. Like it. Very nice. And it definitely works on this map, considering we kind of need water towers, I feel. Anyway, what do you think of today's map? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. Hit the I button now in the top right corner of your screen, or the link in the description. Take you to the voting page where you can vote for free with a Facebook, Gmail, Apple, or a Patreon account. We'll find a settled position. Settle the camera, BonBon. Nice. Okay, what have we got today? Well, aesthetically, it's very nice, isn't it? I genuinely don't see what could be done to improve on this one. It's striking, it's iconic, it's memorable. Loving the theme and LUT combo on it as well, and I'm giving it 5 stars. I couldn't see any more to do with this. Detail is strong, but we've got 1 or 2 grumbles, like that stop-start water, very tiny splash of blue mantle. And some people might quibble about the sides of the roads where we're going up the canyons. Some people, not me. Lowish 4 for me. Still 4 stars easily. Gameplay potential. It's pretty playable to me. A couple of mini fixes to do, like fixing that stop-start water, probably. But I'm going to give this one a high 4 stars. I'm really taken by it. I wasn't expecting anything anywhere near this good. Vanilla Beach Highlands by MaximusTech. BonBonB seal of approval. Yeah, I'm glad you agree with me on that one. I'm absolutely astounded. Thank you so much, Maximus. Thank you for taking the time to make it and for sharing it and for letting me know about it, because I could have easily skipped over that one. Easily. And would have been wrong to. Anyway, thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing. If you're still here, you're part of that 20 and out elite. Not definitely, maybe. No, you definitely are, really. Use the word of the day in the comments. Score yourself some population points just for fun. And I'm going to be back tomorrow with another map in the What's Map series, and we are counting down the days. Counting down the days. We'll probably have another 12 days of Christmas. What do you think?